I'm the Mad Maragan. I was fortunate enough to participate in the recent focus test for the Cycle Frontier. During the test, I looked at the changes to the game's weapons, and I'm really impressed with the balance that the developers have achieved in the lead up to Closed Beta 2. As I'm not a partnered content creator for the Cycle Frontier, I can't share any of the footage I captured, so be sure to check out the Last Cyan Prince's deep dive into the weapons to see some of our gameplay. I'll place a link in the description below, so instead, in this video, I'll feature a summary of the changes to each of the weapons. Let's check them out now. The Kotek range of guns are the cheapest and most affordable guns in the Cycle Frontier. You can pick up the K28 Autopistol for only 760 K-marks at the Quick Shop. Since Closed Beta 1, this gun's had a little bit of a nerf. The damage value has been reduced by 6 points. The gun now delivers 12 damage points. The magazine size remains at 12 and the penetration value is set to 10. It's a good little starter gun, this one, but I'd suggest you try and upgrade to the PDW, the Scrapper or the Scarab as soon as you can afford it. The Kotek S76 PDW semi-machine gun is a great starter weapon in my opinion. It only costs 1200 K-marks and is available at the Quick Shop, and its high fire rate makes it really good against creatures. It has had a little bit of a buff since Closed Beta 1 with an additional damage point added to bring the damage value up to 10 points. The magazine capacity remains at 20 rounds and the penetration value is set to 10. Grab one of these early game and have a bit of a play. I think you'll enjoy it. The Kotek AR-55 Phase Autorifle is another great starter weapon. The gun only costs 1700 K-marks at the Quick Shop, and since Closed Beta 1 it too has had a little bit of a buff in damage. It's earned itself 2 additional damage points for a total of 12. However, the magazine capacity has been reduced by 2 rounds for a total of 22. The penetration value remains at 10. The C32 Bolt Action Sniper Rifle is a popular choice for prospectors looking to equip a long-range weapon. These are available for only 3400 K-marks from the Quick Shop, and whilst it's now equipped with only iron sights, you can pick up scopes pretty cheap from the Quick Shop as well. The damage has been increased in this gun since Closed Beta 1, with 7 additional points added to bring up the damage total to 57 points. The magazine capacity has been doubled, with 4 additional rounds in the magazine for a total of 8 rounds. However, penetration has been lowered by 5 points to bring the value to 10. The Kotek B9 Trenchgun is an affordable shotgun that's available for only 1200 K-marks at the Quick Shop. This gun has had a significant buff since Closed Beta 1, receiving an additional 24 points for its damage value for a total of 80 damage points. The magazine capacity has been lowered by a single round, and the gun now has a total capacity of 5 rounds. The penetration value remains at 10. Let's check out Korolev's semi-machine gun, the KM9 Scrapper. This gun is not level locked, which means you'll be able to purchase it for only 6400 K-marks. The gun has had a 7-point reduction to its damage, bringing the total to 11, and it has also had 4 additional rounds added to its magazine, bringing the capacity up to 18. I expect this to be a very popular gun for new players in Closed Beta 2. Next up, we have the PKR Maelstrom, a shotgun available when you reach level 5 with Korolev. The gun costs 22,000 K-marks, and it has not had any changes made to its specifications since Closed Beta 1. It still delivers 42 damage, has a magazine capacity of 8 rounds, and a penetration of 20. If designated marksman rifles are your thing, when you reach level 14 with Korolev, you'll be able to purchase the epic KBR Longshot. I really enjoyed this gun during the focus test. It felt really powerful, and it'll certainly be a gun I'll be looking forward to unlock myself during Closed Beta 2. The gun has had an increase of 9 damage points bringing the total to 35. It retains its 12 round capacity in its magazine, but it has had a nerf of 9 points for its penetration, bringing it down to 25. The gun does cost 99,000 K marks, but it'll be sure to be one that I'll be aiming to try and run on the regular during closed beta 2. During the focus test, I managed to get my hands on Korolev's exotic pistol, the Hammer. This gun is unlockable at level 16 at 92,000 K marks. It delivers 26 damage points, has 6 rounds in its magazine, and has a penetration value of 30. This gun really felt powerful and is definitely the most powerful pistol in the game. Korolev's exotic heavy assault rifle, the Core 47, is unlockable when you reach level 18 for the Korolev faction, and it costs 210,000 K marks. Since we saw this gun in closed beta 1, it has had its damage reduced by 2 points, bringing the total now to 12 points. It retains its 26 round magazine and its penetration value of 30 points. If you're able to accumulate 1,085,000 K marks, as well as collecting lots of rare items, you have the opportunity to craft Korolev's legendary sniper rifle, the Karma 1. This gun delivers a whopping 75 damage points. It has a very small magazine capacity of only 2 rounds, and it has a penetration value of 35. I didn't get an opportunity to try this during the focus test, but I'll be sure trying my hardest to grind out enough K marks to be picking this up during closed beta 2. The Osiris Scarab burst fire pistol is bound to be a very popular weapon for new prospectors. This gun is not level locked and only costs 3,900 K marks. Since we saw the gun in closed beta 1, it's had its damage value reduced by 4 points. The total damage the gun delivers is now 13 points. The magazine capacity is set to 15 rounds and the penetration is also set to 15. I'd suggest you use this gun when doing the jobs and quests for hunting creatures with a pistol. It does a really good job and it's really economical. The Osiris Manticore assault rifle is available at level 5 for the Osiris faction. It only costs 9,000 K marks and is a very easy to control gun. It lacks a little bit on the damage, but for new players, I highly recommend you check this gun out. It produces 11 damage, has a magazine capacity of 24, which is an increase of 1 round since closed beta 1, and it has a penetration value of 15. Make sure you check this one out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Osiris's rare burst fire assault rifle, the Phasic Lancer, is available when you reach level 8 with the Osiris faction. This gun costs 31,000 K marks and delivers 11 damage points, has a magazine capacity of 21 rounds and a penetration value of 20 points. The gun that's generating the most interest when it comes to weapons balancing is bound to be the ASP Flechette, because it was considered OP during closed beta 1. It's an epic submachine gun from Osiris, unlockable at level 12 at a cost of 54,000 K marks. This gun has had its damage reduced by 4 points since closed beta 1. It now has a total of 11 damage points. 2 rounds have been removed from its magazine and it now has a magazine capacity of 20 rounds. The penetration value remains at 25. This gun certainly felt good during the recent focus test, but unfortunately I didn't get to use it in a PvP setting. We'll see how it goes in closed beta 2. I reckon there'll be lots of people looking forward to getting to level 12 to be able to try out the Flechette again due to its popularity in closed beta 1. The Gorgon is Osiris's epic assault rifle. It's a burst fire beam weapon, unlockable at level 14 at a cost of 76,000 K marks. Since closed beta 1, the gun's had an additional damage point added, for a total now of 4 damage points. The magazine capacity remains at 30 points and the penetration value is set to 25. I really enjoyed my time playing with this gun during the recent focus test, so see if you can get your hands on it during closed beta 2. During the recent focus test, I wreaked some havoc on Crescent Falls using Osiris's Basilisk, which is a designated marksman rifle. It's unlockable at level 18 at a cost of 275,000 K marks. Now, since closed beta 1, it has had a bit of a nerf, but it still feels like a really powerful gun. So the damage has been reduced by a single damage point, bringing the total to 34 points. The magazine capacity has been reduced by 2 rounds for a magazine capacity now of 8 rounds, and the penetration value has taken a hit with a -10, bringing its penetration value down to 30. See if you can get your hands on this one. This thing rips. Put a decent scope on it and you'll have a blast. If you've got yourself 554,000 K marks and the required loot to craft Osiris's legendary light machine gun, the Zeus Beam, then you're going to be able to deliver 4 damage points with a magazine capacity of 90 rounds and a penetration value of 35. And this thing will win you a lot of fights on Fortuna 3. Hard work to grind it out, but definitely worth the effort. The first gun available from the ICA faction is the Bulldog. At a cost of 6,400 K marks, this gun is not locked behind a level. The gun has had 5 damage points removed since we last saw it in closed beta 1 and now has a total of 60 damage points. It has a 2-round magazine and a penetration value of 15. When you reach level 7 in the ICA faction, you'll be able to purchase yourself the ICA Guarantee for 22,000 K marks. This is a rare light machine gun that delivers 10 damage points, which is a reduction of 2 points since we saw it in closed beta 1. The gun retains its 40-round magazine size and still has a penetration value of 20. The Lacerator designated marksman rifle is unlockable at level 9 with the ICA faction and costs 41,000 K marks. This gun has had a significant buff since closed beta 1, with 7 additional damage points added, and it now delivers a total of 25 damage points. It's also had 8 additional rounds added to its magazine to bring its capacity up to 16. However, it has had 7 points reduced from its penetration value. This gun certainly felt really good in the recent focus test. If you like shotguns, you'll be looking forward to reaching level 11 with ICA so that you can unlock the epic shotgun called the Shattergun. This gun costs 54,000 K marks and has had a buff of 4 additional damage points, bringing the damage value up to 80. The gun still has a magazine capacity of 4 rounds and has a penetration value of 25. During the recent focus test, I really enjoyed using ICA's epic assault rifle, the Advocate. This gun is locked behind level 12 for the ICA faction and costs 76,000 K marks. Since closed beta 1, the gun's had its damage value reduced by 5 points and now has a total of 8. The magazine capacity has been increased by 4 rounds for a total of 24, and its penetration value remains at 25. I'm really looking forward to unlocking this gun. I think this gun may be part of my regular kit in closed beta 2. I think it's priced right, it's easy-ish to handle, and it seems to do some pretty decent damage. So make sure you check this one out. What can I say about this next gun? The Voltaic Brute is a beast. I used this quite a bit during the recent focus test. It's ICA's exotic semi-machine gun, which you'll need to reach level 17 before you can unlock. At 149,000 K marks, producing a damage value of 10, which is a reduction of 4 points since the closed beta 1, a magazine capacity of 25 rounds, and a penetration value of 30, this gun absolutely wrecks creatures, including Bertha. So if you can get your hands on one of these and hang on to one of these, I reckon you'll be running this as often as you can. It is a great gun that is bound to be the choice of many during closed beta 2, if they can grind out to level 17, that is. The Kinetic Arbiter is ICA's exotic sniper rifle at a cost of 412,000 K-marks. It's available when you unlock level 20 for the ICA faction. This gun delivers 62 damage points, has a magazine capacity of 4 rounds, and has a penetration value of 30. Thanks for watching my video. I hope this has been a useful preview of the weapons balancing you can expect in closed beta 2. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to catch more of my videos for the Cycle Frontier, then hit the subscribe button too. Be sure to visit my Twitch channel from March 10th during the closed beta 2 event to catch some gameplay and to get some tips. You can also find links to all my social media at my website at themadmaragan.live. See ya on Fortuna 3.